Wow, it's been a long time. First and foremost, I want to say thank you again to everyone who's left comments. You guys are the greatest. Jeremiah is doing so well. He is now 4 months old. At the end of this month, he'll be 5. My baby is growing up. Oh my gosh, I just want to cry sometimes when I think about it. I was folding his some of his newborn clothes today, and 0 to 3 months, and I just said, oh my goodness, time is flying by. Of course, he was 8 pounds when he was born. Now he's 19 pounds. Yes, he's 4 months old and very healthy. What can I say? He's breastfed only. So he's just a little chunky monkey. I'll upload some pictures so that you can see him. I'm doing this video just to kind of not only update you guys, but almost doing like a PSA, because I think this is a message not many people share, but it needs to be talked about. As you guys know, I had Jeremiah at home, and so some of the tests that I got done were done a little bit later because of I wasn't in the hospital. So maybe a week after Jeremiah was born, we took him to the doctors, and he got the New York State test. They test for various different things: HIV, blood disorders, just a whole bunch of different things. I got a phone call a week later saying, long story short, it was actually, he was almost a month old when he was diagnosed. But Jeremiah has sickle cell anemia, which is a blood disorder, and it commonly affects African American children, but any person from any nationality, any ethnicity can have sickle cell anemia. So I was devastated. I mean, I cried like only a mother could understand. And I just felt so guilty. And I was so just questioning God. I said, Lord, why? Why me? Why my child? And, so on and so forth. And I then, I have now come to a point where I'm okay with it, and I know that this is not, I mean, it could have been far worse than this. People are struggling with other diagnoses, and even though it's not the best scenario, it damn sure ain't the worst though. And so I thank God for that, and I know that Jeremiah is going to be okay. But and it's so funny because since I can remember, I've always known that I've had the trait. I've had the sickle cell trait. I have the sickle cell trait. And I've always been a champion for it. And I've always tried to inform people of sickle cell. And I remember when I first met my husband, I asked him. He said, no, I don't have the sickle cell trait. I don't have any trait. I asked his mother maybe a year or two later. Oh, no, Jason doesn't have that. When I was pregnant, I asked again. Because, they ask you if you want to get any testing, whatever on the baby. And I said no. Because I have been assured that Jason, my husband, his name is Jason, doesn't have the trait. Lo and behold, he has the trait. And that's just, and of course, if you ask him, he'll still tell you, no, I don't have the trait. That's all, Sarita. Let me please tell you guys, it takes two parents to have a trait in order for them to produce a child who actually has sickle cell disease. And there's many different branches of the disease. You have sickle cell anemia, you have sickle cell beta thalassemia. There's a couple different things you can have. But the whole point is, it's so important as adults to get tested to know whether you have this, because this is a serious disease. This is a painful disease. And yes, my child is normal, but my child will not be able to do certain things, or he might be able to do those things, but he's going to have to make adaptations in his life, and certain things that we just never think of. Well, I never thought of. I could jump in and out of the pool as much as I want to. Jeremiah won't be able to do that. I could get by on drinking just one glass of water. Would I perform to my greatest? No. But Jeremiah could actually go into a painful crisis if he doesn't have enough water in his diet. And, there's so many other things. But my point I want to make to all parents, not only with sickle cell, just get tested. Don't be afraid. If it's your husband who doesn't want to get tested because of fear, and that's what it is a lot of time. Men are just as fearful as women. Just encourage them. And for all you mommies and daddies out there who are champions with this sickle cell disease, I encourage you to keep on keeping on. I encourage you to lift up your voices. I encourage you to be a shoulder to lean on for someone else. And I give you a high five every day and keep on keeping on. I truly mean that. And for the children who are living with sickle cell, I love you and God loves you, and everything will be okay. Everything will be okay. So that's my PSA. And like I said, I'm going to leave some pictures of this little chubby little boy named Jeremiah. And hopefully I'll do another update at the 6-month marker, which is like right around the corner. All right, be well.